Well, it wasn't exactly a real happy one, but half a day, everybody. We are sitting here at our Walmart. We basically just finished up doing a shift, and I was like, hey, we're here. We're going to catch the tail end again of the sun setting, so why not? I didn't go live yesterday, so I definitely wanted to get a live stream in today. I do have a scheduled live stream for tomorrow, so hopefully you guys will be joining me then, because I'm looking forward to that. Because sorry. It is at least the first one that I'm going to be attending. It is the first Texas meetup with fellow gig tubers, and I believe not just those who do gig work, but just happen to fall into the community that I happen to be in as well. So looking forward to that. It's tomorrow afternoon. It's going to take place in Austin at Zilker Park. So good evening, Ma. Thank you for joining in half a day. But yeah, so other than this live stream, I have my scheduled live stream to start at 11:45 because it's going to take us, it's going to be around lunchtime, so it's going to take us probably a little bit more than 30 minutes to get to the park. So we'll probably be leaving the house like 10:45 just to make sure we don't keep anybody that's going to be attending, waiting and whatnot. But I do plan on starting the live stream before the actual meetup. So, but anyways, how was your day today, Ma? Did you get any more crafting in? All right, let me turn this around. Right now it's more of the sun than it is setting. All right, let me get that up. Turn that a little bit more this way.
Check your settings.
What settings? It keeps trying to focus in on the windshield.
Color settings. Oh, that's not.
There you go. It's raining. Hi, Julia. Thank you for joining. Is that going to do any better? Or is it still trying to focus on the windshield? Let me see. Come on, focus on that. There we go. There we go. Let's zoom in a little bit more. There, you guys are staring at the sun setting. Yeah, like I said, this is one of my favorite spots. I mean, really, my favorite spot would be to watch a sunset in Guam. Can you find that sunset?
No.
No? Okay. I'm hoping to get some crocheting in. Almost done with laundry. But I did dig a bunch of Easter stuff from the totes. Man, it's going to be really interesting how Easter's going to work this year for a lot of places. And if they're going to be using real eggs or there's just going to be way more of the plastic eggs being used, with as expensive as eggs have become. Right now, with my family that's here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, plus my 4 grandbabies. So there's, well, really more of 6 kids that would be participating in any Easter egg hunt that we do. But I'm sure we'll probably only do like 1 dozen eggs or maybe just a couple of real eggs and then make them the golden eggs. Hey, Mike. You know, when I was watching your live stream there, especially towards the end, I was like, hey, wow, it's already dark over there. And our son well, the sun where we're at in Texas, it's just now starting to set.
It's the same sun.
I know, that's why that's when I said our sun. Where we're at, the sun is just now starting to set. But I know sometimes looking at stuff through the phone, it can make things darker or brighter than it really is. So, but you did have your lights on.
Can't find it.
Can't find it now. But as I was also saying, you know, my favorite spot really to try and catch a sunset would be at the beach.
Baby formula.
Definitely.
So we'll wait 2 hours for baby formula.
What? What did you say?
Baby formula. They were calling.
Oh, calling someone about baby formula
Yeah,
still.
sit around and wait for 2 hours for baby formula. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's locked up.
Well, I asked them why, because it's this store especially, why they don't have the button to, you know, get an associate, because they said they constantly have people pulling on it. So it comes
'Cause
off.
people are constantly wanting them to show the hell up. To give them freaking.
Maybe that's their excuse as to not having the button. So you have to go hunt somebody down. Yes, I need some formula. Can I get some help at the formula section? Yes, we get ours from a local farm. They harvest chickens. 2, their egg prices are reasonable. The eggs are great too, but they did say that white eggs for coloring cost more everywhere. Yep. That's why I was like, huh.
No egg coloring this year.
Yeah. That's why, I mean, especially since we're not going to have a lot of kids really to do the Easter egg hunt. So, you know, within the family, I don't think it would really make a big deal that I mean, maybe just a couple of actual, you know, real eggs. And I wasn't kidding, make them the golden eggs. We're only going to color what we will eat. That too. I mean, but last year and the year before, the kids were eating, you know, my grandbabies were eating
More eggs get wasted than eaten.
the hard-boiled eggs. But because they're kids, you know, we do tend to do a lot of the plastic eggs as well. But that's true, you know, especially when you have some type of mass celebration with a lot of kids. And if they're using real eggs, a lot of them will probably get destroyed because, you know, being accidentally stepped on and whatnot.
What the?
I know in this field, and you can't really see it because the coloring is starting to change and with the phone facing the sun, but it's an open field that we're staring at. And I know my eldest daughter Lexi, when she was young, we did one of those mass. I mean, it was like the entire community in an open field just like this. And pretty much they just, you know, dumped the eggs throughout the field. So I can't see the field.
No,
It looks
I'm
like-
trying to show the field.
Because it's too dark. I saw a few crafting ideas that are cheaper than the actual eggs. Paper mache eggs, and apparently craft stores sell fake eggs that can be painted. Oh yeah, that's true. But the paper mache eggs? I have to check that out. But I think the plastic eggs are always a safe way to go, especially when, you know, the fake eggs are going to be cheaper than the real stuff. And that way we can put what we want, which is what we've always done. We put candy in there, we put coins and money and stuff like that into the plastic eggs. So, yep, as of this live stream, I was sitting at 919 subscribers. So I am still working my way towards getting my 1K by my birthday. And now we're just under a week. to go. And other than my scheduled live stream for tomorrow morning, I am planning on doing a pre-celebratory type, even if I don't make it. Right? I'm so close. So even if I don't make it to the 1K, you know, I'm going to do a pre-celebratory birthday slash just for where I'm at, for how far I've come with my channel type celebration. And then after my birthday, I'm going to do another celebratory type live stream. So one that's like a pre-game, and then the other one is going to be after the fact. So come on. What? Are you laughing at me?
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at this dumbass
Oh.
his face up. Almost
Oh my gosh.
Let's break
What's
up in a lighter with lighter.
Oh
in
my
our hand.
gosh. Jesus.
People are stupid.
And that's on TikTok or YouTube?
I don't fucking know. That's on
And they were
somewhere.
trying to say my video was on TikTok.
It's on Reels. It's the Reels.
Oh, so
I
it's
don't know what the
YouTube.
hell it is.
But yeah, very close. Very close. And even though I'm sitting at 19, I would say at the minimum, because, you know, the whole yo-yo thing for those that are working to get subscribers yourselves. You gain 5, you lose 1, you gain 2, you know, you lose 3. Hey, Corey. I you know, just before I went live, I saw that you were live, and I was going to join your live stream. But then when I went back, I was like, oh, I don't see it anymore.
Why did you move it again?
Huh? Oh, you got an offer?
Yeah, but I can tell you that already.
Why?
Because same reason I haven't taken any of the last ones, because they want to throw fucking cases of water.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not fucking hauling no more water. Or it hurt my fucking arm. I'm not. My elbow didn't want to bend all the way when I was trying to put the stupid water in the cart.
Hey, Olivia. Good evening. Half a day. I think it froze because I'm on with Spice at the moment. Okay. I don't know if it's just timing, but half the time when I come across your live stream, you know, it plays for a few seconds and then it's like it's frozen. Huh?
Why is it shifting back?
It's the phone holder.
Yeah, I moved it and it's still like, no, whatever. Leave it as it is. As it is.
Come on.
So you can change, I don't even know. So, because of the color, that's what I'm saying. It's got to be something with the freaking settings. Well, how you can do it? Get it better.
Better color to it.
Yeah. Color, not just that. That doesn't even look like what we.
But it's always that way though.
Yeah.
Look, it looks a lot darker now.
Holy shit.
Is it good? Is it good? 29 items.
$30.
Hubby's looking at an offer that just came in. Have y'all had much luck today? I made quick 50 after work, which is unheard of. That is awesome. It's been okay. I mean, we at least did over $100, so that's always a good thing. But we've been working since 12 o'clock. And the hubby's looking at an offer right now. Are we going to do it? Heavy stuff? Okay. Not worth taking. Lately, all the YouTube live streams I join are having looping issues. Yep, and at a couple of times that happened on Mike's channel as well. So I don't know what's going on. They're screwing everything up for everybody. Is it as dark as I'm? Yes. See, it is dark.
My mindset. I'm like, YouTube and what YouTube's doing. Their whole reasoning behind removing the information as soon as you finish a live stream is a crock of fucking shit, as far as I'm concerned. They're just trying to screw people. They can call the bullshit what they want, but my opinions do not reflect the opinions of. I didn't even notice there was a fucking
What?
Tower right there in the dead center of the fucking.
Oh, you're right. So the next time we do a live stream from this spot, we gotta find it from a different angle.
Well, I can move.
Not yet. I mean, we'd have to move down that way.
Yeah, we'll be alright.
Yeah. I don't remember that tower being there.
Settings. It's a freaking.
Brighten it or something?
It's the. No, that's not a. That's a cell phone tower. I thought it was one of the tornado siren towers.
Nope, that's for flash. That's the highlight. That's a background. That, I don't know. Retouch on. Retouch on. Did you see a difference? Boy, look how quick the sun is disappearing. It's going. It's going. Retouch on. Look at all the orange.
Just leave it alone.
Wow. I mean, the minute, really, it's like once it hits that, what do you call it?
Horizon.
The horizon. Once it hits the horizon, it's just like, it's going. It's going. Okay, enjoy the last few moments of the sun disappearing beyond the horizon. And it is gone. Not a lot of colors in this guy, really. I know the phone does make it look darker than it really is, but it's not that dark. So now you guys can see the field. Wait, no, that's two. There you go. Now you see the field that I was talking about. It's a pretty open field right here. And it was something very similar to this size that my eldest daughter, when I had her participate in, I think she was only maybe 6 or 7 years old. And really, that's all they did for her age group. And there was a lot of kids. And they just basically put all the eggs out in the, on the ground. So all they're doing really is just running up to it and picking it up. There's no actual hiding of the eggs in an open field. But pretty much now we're gonna go into the store and we're gonna go get some crab meat. Not the real stuff. But I love me some imitation crab meat and some eggs, speaking of eggs. And we're going to make crab fried rice for dinner. So it's got crab meat, it's going to have corn, and it's going to have peas, and it's going to have the crab meat. And it's going to have yum, yum, yum. I wasn't touching the screen that time. That was the hubby. But that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. It's fairly quick. I can have my daughter Zoe have the rice cooking on our way home. So that way, as soon as I get home, I just scramble up the eggs and throw everything together and... Oh, you don't like crab meat?
Well, the imitation crab meat's not crab meat. See,
I know.
It's fish.
I know.
Fish.
They say it's crab and it's more fish than anything. My hubby's from Maryland area, so he and my son love... Ah, is it because you've had too much of it now that you're not a big fan of it? You're not big on seafood? Ah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's still some stuff that I'm not big on when it comes to seafood, too. I mean, I do love crab. I like shrimp, fish. I can't eat most fish. Ah. Yeah, my favorite fish is the one that is found in tropical waters. We call it the parrotfish because it does come in different colors. Hi, Haley. Good evening. Good evening. My hubby's over here mocking me. Thanks for popping in. Oh, you can eat most fish. Oh, okay. But it's called the parrotfish. And it's very meaty. Because you know how some fish, you know, it's like, it's a thin layer of the meat and then you have the bone? Not the parrotfish. I mean, it's very yummy. We can do it fried. You can wrap it in foil with some seasoning and throw it over the grill or bake it. But no, we're not going to have any of that yummy fish tonight. I'm just going to make crab fried rice. But we're going to go...
Oh my God, don't worry.
Yep, it is. It is very delicious. There's not a lot of orange, though, left.
Pink.
Yeah, it's more pink.
Pink.
It's crazy because most of the time, along the skyline, there's usually more red. So I'm wondering why. There's not a lot more color right here. I mean, literally, it's just... Huh?
Not enough moisture.
Yeah, it literally is just right there where the sun was. Even though, look, though, in the phone, through the phone, it does look like there's more red spread across.
Yeah, that's because the phone can see what your eyes can.
Well, that's true. Has it been recording all this time? Growing up, the icky seafood I ate was popcorn shrimp and fried catfish.
No wonder. Catfish is disgusting.
Yeah. I don't think I've really...
Parrotfish, you'll love it. Catfish is no bueno.
I don't think I've really eaten catfish.
Bottom feeders. Ugh. I'm telling what they're eating. Dead bodies.
She's snapping.
I've never liked catfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, never. It's too... I don't know.
Too gur?
It's got a bad taste to me.
Well, especially after you have some good fish.
Once you have parrotfish, you won't eat catfish no more. Ever again. Alright, say goodbye to the sun.
Alright, bye, son.
I don't know, I can't move.
Alright, we're gonna go to actually into the store, back into the store.
You are.
Hey, Eric. Good
Hey.
evening. Good evening. So how was your Friday? Hilarious hearing Southern hubby talk about catfish. Oh, and there's the moon. There's the moon. Let's see, can we zoom into the moon? There's the moon. Oh, lost the moon. There's the moon. Went from the sun setting to the moon.
Carry the water.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it. It looks like he's struggling.
Come on, skinny arms. You got it. You're almost there.
Supposed to be a special moon tonight, right? I have no idea.
Tuck and roll.
But it does look like a full moon.
I see something about a pink moon, but I don't know when that was.
Oh, you're not coming in?
No, I'm not coming in.
Okay.
Oh, I go in.
Okay.
Hurry up. Stacking up behind me.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry for the crazy view right now, you guys. Hi. So we are going into the store so I can pick up some ingredients for dinner tonight. All right. First ingredient on the list is to get some crab meat. A little bit. I'm muting it because of the music. It's playing pretty loud. But we're going to head down to the dairy section and go check out the eggs. I personally prefer to use the rice that's freshly cooked. I mean, I think it's 9 times out of 10 when I'm making fried rice, it's with freshly made rice. This is the secret ingredient for my fried rice, is butter. All right, I gotta talk quickly because the music is playing, but here we go for the prices of the eggs. Are you talking about the eggs or prices in general? Impulse buy. Eggs. 588.
right to your door, along with your groceries and everyday essentials. With Walmart Pharmacy's new delivery service, you may be able to skip a trip to the pharmacy entirely and have the goods to you delivered as soon as the same day. And for Walmart Plus members, delivery is free. So stay hot during this busy season. Try your pharmacy delivery service today. Visit walmart.com/pharmacy delivery to learn more. Walmart Plus International Holdings.
Don't want to leave without this.
I know.
All right, have a good night.
You too. Good night. See you tomorrow.
Alrighty. This camera doesn't want to turn around when I want it to. Good night. Oh, great. Did I forget the crab meat? What'd I do with it? Sorry. Okay. Let me in, let me in. Ma Diggs was like, don't forget the crab. Grab the crab. And I was like, oh, great. I was like, where is it? No, I was saying in the sandwich. Oh. I bet everyone loves. Oh. No. She was a fellow islander. I honestly though, sometimes, and not necessarily this store that we're leaving, but some stores I feel like I am targeted because of where we're at and my tan skin. Because most of the time, I'm the one who gets the random cart check. I need to see your ID. And my husband, I would ask him, did they check your ID? Did they do a random cart check on you? He's like, no.
They do, though.
Not as often.
No. What you doing yourself the goddamn road, douchebag?
Oh, are we recording?
I'm gonna start throwing
Darn it.
shit at people. I swear to God, I'm just gonna buy padlocks and just start throwing them out the fucking window. These fucking
Yeah, but then
morons can't drive.
it's costing us money.
Padlocks ain't fucking expensive.
But did you guys?
Okay, I'll buy marbles then. How about that?
But did you guys actually hear that conversation the cashier or the associate was telling me about what happened? Did you guys actually hear that?
No.
Because I thought you had the volume up.
Because when I turned it up, it was muted, I guess, because of the music or something.
Oh, yeah.
So,
But when I got to the register... Oh, you didn't hear? Okay. Because when I got to the register, it went to commercial, so I had taken it off of mute. But now we're on our way home.
And what was the conversation?
Oh, the the conversation. She was telling me
Squirrel.
because she was like, "Are you guys done for the day?" And I was like, "Yeah." Because she recognized me as a Spark driver. And then she came over and she was like, "So you're a Catholic, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." I guess because she saw me with the crab meat. I don't know. But then she started telling me that she came across a priest there in the store, and she was telling him, to have a great day. And he ends up handing her 3 saints. I couldn't see what the saint was, but she had 3 of the same ones in her hand. And she said that he said, to put one in the car, in the house, to even wear it, and basically say the prayer while you're holding it of, "Please help me," or "God help me," something like that. Hey, Terry. Good evening. And she also says hi to you, baby.
Okay.
Wait, what? One, two. What's the conversation? She heard you. Did you just say K, or did you actually say hi back? Because she said she heard you. You said K.
No, say hi.
Oh. He's not a loud talker. Is there a large Catholic population on Guam? Yes. It really... Well, I think at one point there was, Catholics were probably the bigger of the religions there on Guam, but I think that's changed.
Catholicism is probably still...
I still think there's a large group, but I think there's just more religions now that you see on Guam. What did he say? Oh, hey, he said. Hi, Frank. Thank you for popping in. We are in central part of Texas, just north of Austin. So good evening. But yes, I was baptized and raised as a Catholic, and when I'm not around, especially my mom and other family members who go to church, and because right now we're in Lent. Ash Wednesday, if you guys remember me doing the live stream, and I had the black mark on my forehead, it was because we had gone to church that day, and that was the start of Lent. And where on Fridays you don't eat meat. So
Bet you can eat fish.
but we can eat seafood.
That doesn't make sense.
So fish, crab.
I don't know.
But yes, I'm bad. Like I said, if I'm not around more people to remind me and stuff like that. But I was good today.
I'm a recovering Catholic, so.
No meat. We had boiled eggs for breakfast. I had a fillet of fish for lunch, and now we're gonna have crab fried rice for dinner. Hey, Mary. How's it going? Yes. I believe so. Alright, I better message my daughter. Hopefully she recognizes this phone number. She's like, "Who's this?" I have to tell her it's mom. It's mother. On our way home sure she's like, I don't know this phone number. And I don't know if she's watching the live stream either. God bless you, Melissa. Have a great day. Good night, Terry. Thanks for popping in. She's like, what the? You got... yeah. We told you. But this is the swear.
Shit.
Yeah. It's been a long day. Like I said, we've done over $100, thank goodness. I'm full of fish. I'll listen, but gonna lay down for a few. Okay. Hopefully my talking doesn't, make you fall asleep faster than you normally would. How many cups of rice should we have? Let's do 4 so we can have leftovers for...
See a date up there auction. Got a whole stack of fucking cars or SUVs and trucks out there.
And let's just do 3.5.
Just do 4. Make it even 4. 3.5.
No, we'll just stick with 3.5.
All right.
That way we can have it for a little bit for breakfast also. Do you put onion in? Well, at least onion powder. Sometimes I will, depending on how many people I'm cooking for. Sometimes I will use fresh onions, and I use the sweet onions because it's not as potent, but you still get that onion flavor. But otherwise, it's powder for me. I use onion powder and garlic powder as part of the seasoning. The onion part is your favorite? I don't know, sometimes, like I said, I guess for me, I can tell the difference when a place or, if we're eating at someone else's house and they love to use onions. I know when they use the yellow over the sweet because, at least for me, I can taste how much stronger it is. Because one of the favorite dishes in Guam is chicken kelaguen. And onions is a big part of that recipe, both the green onions and regular onions. So I've always used, whenever I'm making it, I use the sweet onions because then I don't mind. And you throw it in raw. Once you dice it, it gets mixed with the chicken and the green onions and the other seasoning. And I don't mind eating it that way. But my kids, all of them like onions. They like onions in their burgers. They don't mind the raw onions. I like sauteed onions. But when it comes to raw, I still prefer the sweet onion. I didn't remember, and Kay also, can you send me those pics we took together? What is a sweet onion? It looks a lot like the yellow onion, but I think it's more white than it is yellow. I think other than, of course, the flavor, that's one of the biggest for the look, is that it looks more white than it does yellow. Yeah, that's the other name for it.
What?
The begins with a V. The phone is kind of vibrating, so I can't exactly read the Dilia, something like that. Where'd my reading glasses go?
I don't know. There's 1,000 there.
Yeah. All right, let me put on my reading glasses. pronounce? Yes, the Vidalia onions. Yes, those are the sweet ones. Yeah, I think the purple ones too are just as strong as the yellow. Or is it the red? I think the red onions are the same. They look purple, but I think those are the red onions, right? Purple ones. Ramps are onions also. They are sweet. Roasted, you can eat the green parts too. I'm not familiar with at least the term of ramps. That's red onion. Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with ramps. Okay. Me too. I do like the white onions. Those are the sweet ones. I don't like the red ones either, because they're just as strong as the yellow ones. How many colors of onions are there? I could have sworn there was the white, the yellow, and the red. Because I know, at least since we started doing the gig work and shopping for other people, those are pretty much the color onions I've seen. Is the green onions don't count. That's a different type. So you got the yellow, the white, and the red.
Is that red or the white? Do we blend the clam chowder?
Yes. Shallots or shallots, tomato, however it's pronounced. Every time I see people cooking it, they always make it look so delicious. So I'm just like, I want to try that. I don't think I've ever tried any dish that had shallots or shallots.
I don't know what the hell you
Have
got.
you? Have you?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
It's basically the tip of the green onion. Just the
tip?
stuff.
No, I don't have just the tip.
Right? Isn't that where that comes from? Is the green onions?
No idea.
The bulbs? The shallots?
The shallot. No.
Ramps are smaller onions with long greens, grow on top. Hard to find here. Oh, it's an Italian thing. They have a festival for them. Yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing about ramps. And I do like watching cooking shows, especially the ones that have to do with Gordon Ramsay. And I don't think I've ever heard him use the word ramps.
He probably has.
It doesn't stick out in my mind, but occasionally I'll watch his YouTube channels where he shows you how to cook, so many different types of dishes. But do they sell that there in the East Coast where you're at? Shallots taste like mix of garlic and onions to me. Usually something like risotto and braised with wine. Fancy schmancy. Yeah. That's usually, in the movies, the TV shows, and stuff that I've seen Gordon cook, that's usually how they're prepared, with some type of wine sauce. I don't drink wine. I don't think I've ever cooked with wine.
You say wine sauce?
Uh-huh. Oh, wine? Well, I say, because they add wine and it creates, and what other stuff they add to it, and so I say it creates like some type of wine sauce.
There's nothing wrong with that car, man.
Anthony Bourdain and one of his shows on them. We found some once at a small farmer's market in Vermont. We roasted them and they were yummy. Sounds like it would be yummy. Yeah, definitely have to look that up. I wonder if there's, just another term for it maybe, other than ramps, and maybe that's why I haven't heard of it.
Dude, he like gave you all the fucking time in the world for you to get your piece of shit car in front of him to go. Just because you couldn't manage to fucking do it. Man, the thing sounds like it's on
And I do like-
It smells like it's on his last fucking leg.
Yeah.
Big ass fucking car.
What kind of car was it?
Challenge.
Oh. I do like garlic also. So it makes me wonder. I mean, if we ever get lucky enough to go to Italy, so far in my family, the only ones that have been, they were stationed out in Italy. So they got to try some of that fancy schmancy stuff.
But your mom went to Italy.
Huh?
Your mom went to Italy.
Oh yeah, that's right. And my mom and her sister, they did get to visit them while they were out there. So,
I thought it was Kathy that went.
oh, no, Auntie Connie went too. One of the times, or maybe that was Germany when Auntie Connie went. But my mom got to go out there too, and so they got to try some of the fresh veggies, and because I think I'm the only one in my family that's not really big on eating vegetables. Oh, okay, Mary, that's good.
That's why I'm malnourished.
I know.
Feed me vegetables.
I know, and I'm bad. I'm a bad wife. When my kids were growing up, I did introduce more vegetables. Say they wouldn't. When I was growing up, my mom and dad, they basically gave us the opportunity to eat vegetables that prepared, but we didn't have to eat it. So of course, a lot of the times, if it didn't look like I wanted to eat it, I didn't. But I kind of wanted to do the same for my kids, but at the same time, I made them eat it. Okay, she's getting fancy with the words. Allium, something also known as ramps or wild leeks. Leeks for sure. Okay. Is a perennial bulbous plant in the lily family. Stop it. Native to eastern North American woodlands.
Ah, yes, killing me.
Okay, so maybe that's why we haven't heard the term ramp, and it's probably leeks. I've made my son try veggies. Some he comes back for, some he doesn't. Oh, and he's 16. Yeah, I know. My kids, feel like I tortured them because when they were younger kids, I made them eat. I was like, you've got to eat your vegetables. Eat your meat and your vegetables. Hey, Presley. Good evening. I love all onions. I just finished cutting up some and put them in the pickle juice. Ooh. Are you talking about like the yellow onions? Every now and then I will surprise the hubby, and I'll get the sweet onions, and when I'm cooking up his steaks, I'll saute some onions so he can have it on top. And if I really were to have it my way, I would do some mushrooms to go up. But he's not big on mushrooms. He doesn't like mushrooms at all, so I don't torture him when it comes to only if they're magic.
Only if they're magic.
So I won't do the mushrooms when I'm making his steak. But my brother-in-law, oh my gosh, for my when we were in South Carolina for my hubby's mom for her birthday, he grilled steaks, and oh my gosh, it was just so heckin' dope delicious.
He's for a steakhouse. He's a fucking
Yeah, because he used to
he's
work
master
at
with a steak. That's
yes,
for
he
fucking
used to
sure.
work at a steakhouse, so he is a master when it comes to steaks. But anyways, he had done up some onions and mushrooms to go with it. So and I was just like, oh, really? I think more than half the plate was the steak, and I had very little room for the potato salad and the vegetables that was that you could eat with the steak. But yes, he did up some, I don't know, I should have watched him when he was cooking the mushrooms because it was so good. That's right, onions. I used a yellow onion and a couple purple ones. When you pickle them, it cuts the bitterness. Good probiotics. You know, Mike with all his emojis. You know, like I said, most of my family, they do love onions. So I should ask you for your recipe on your onion thing that your pickled onions. I think most of my sisters would like that, especially since it's a good probiotic. Mushrooms, bell peppers. I'm trying to look at Mary's emojis. Saute onions, green peppers, and mushrooms together with the steak. I use a grill pan. It's a little bit of heaven. Oh, that does sound good. Even with I'm not big on bell peppers, but sometimes depending on how it's prepared and the way that sounds, Mary, that does sound yum. My husband, he said he'll do without the mushrooms though. But I gotta try that next time. Adding in a little bit of bell pepper with, you know, if I'm sauteing onions.
Yeah, there's a cow pasture. Or there are cows in the field right across from
Yeah.
us.
Okay. What is that?
It's for magic mushroom.
Oh. Well, you have at it. That means those magic mushrooms are being grown fresh from their manure.
Yeah.
Yuck. And you don't like mushrooms. I mean, actual mushrooms.
They're actual mushrooms. I hear they taste more horrid than regular mushrooms, though. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it.
That's what I hear.
Yeah. I grew up with no onion, garlic, or cheese because my dad hated it. Now everything I make for dinner seems to use garlic and onion. Yeah, when you... yeah, because I do... Because I do love me some mushrooms. On this phone, it's showing that it's buffering.
Every day a buffer and buffer and buffer. Oh, that's stupid. Always the same. When you
Oh,
write
man.
Same shit every day. There it is.
It's back.
It's back. Come on.
Am I back? Or am I still buffering?
Every day I'm buffering and buffering and buffering. What a goddamn truck right out of the fucking lane.
Yeah, just I use the leftover pickled juice when I'm feeling lazy. I'm going to try making the onion chips I see all over Instagram. Onion chips. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw something like that too, where they're literally taking a whole onion and keeping it in a circle. Hey, woohoo! Thank you, Mike. You hit your 3 months. That is awesome. I really do appreciate the support, Mike. I'd be willing to try that with the sweet onions. But yeah, I've seen that, and I'm just like, you know, because again, I'm not really big on onions. But if I were to try that, I don't know if you ever saw that. It's been going through on social media where they basically take whole slices of onions, you know, instead of cutting it in half and then dicing it, you just leave it in the circles, and then you lay it out in the full circle. They season it on both sides, and I'm not sure if it even gets dipped into some type of batter, and then you can air fry it, and then it's like chips.
I see.
Yeah.
Man, you still trying to get that car on the way. Let's go.
Oh, and yes, thank you too, Mary. Congratulations for both of you, and again, thank you guys so much for your support. I feel as though I need dinner now. I know, talking about all this food. Some have batters, some just use Parm cheese. Yeah, I think so. I couldn't remember. All I know is that I did remember seeing videos of people turning whole slices, you know, thin slices of the onions and seasoning it up and air frying it.
No, I hadn't seen it. Let's see if we see any snakes roaming around. It's been warmer.
Hopefully not.
Oh, they're out. It's time. They're warming up. Coming out to get in the sun.
But I'm going to go ahead and be ending this live stream since we are in our neighborhood. I don't know if you guys can see me or not.
Can you
Hi.
see?
But don't forget to join my live stream tomorrow for the Austin, Texas meetup. I guess just a handful of us that are here in Texas are getting together. I'm going to be doing a live stream from the gathering. So is Maverick, because he's going to be there. So I do hope that you guys will join. And Zilker Park in Austin, it is a huge place. It is a gorgeous place. And I just hope that we do have gorgeous weather tomorrow and not too hot. What'd I miss?
Better bring my disc golf.
You also have a nice smile on your face. Aw. Aw, thank you, Mary.
Bring my disc golfs with me so I can.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think they have that there.
Oh, they do. I've played
Oh, yes, you got to find it then.
moons ago.
Yeah, you got to find
Down there
it.
playing disc golf. We got to get that done and make money.
Yeah, well, that's true. That is true. But you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever it may be. I'll see you guys on my live stream tomorrow. Have a good night. Stay safe. And thanks, you guys. Bye. Have a good night. Adios. Half a day is hello. You want to say adios. Adios. Bye.